All right, here today with Lionhead Volleyball Coach Craig Case. And Coach, a good weekend for your volleyball team, a 2-2 split of the Texas Women's Tournament. Played some really good volleyball. Talk about what you took away from that tournament.
Well, like you said, we played some good volleyball, and I felt like, we made huge strides in kind of correcting the things that have been hurting us the most. Unforced errors, having hitters step up when we needed to get points and all those things. And I thought, I thought we went a long way. And then the other thing I think we did is I thought we started playing our style of offensive volleyball a little bit better. Last year we were one of the fastest side-out teams in the league. And every time we played other teams, they had a season-low digs against us because we would get a dig, we'd put it away. We'd get a dig, we'd put it away. And that's when we were playing really good. And I thought we started making strides to getting back to that part of converting digs and to kills and doing stuff like that. We've been talking about it a lot, but I think it's kind of been going in one ear and out the other. And I thought this weekend we did a good job of doing that. And we did it against good competition. Both Arkansas schools were really strong. Southeastern was really strong. Monticello had some really good players. They're hurt right now with a bunch of injuries, but still some good volleyball players that we were able to do some good things against. And I think hopefully that'll start building up our confidence a little bit.
Now tonight we finally get to come back home with the field house. A little bit of fun, turn back the clock night. Kind of talk what went into your thought to have a night like this?
Well, the thing that I've always heard on campus is that students really want the opportunity to do some stuff and have some fun, and we've got such a great venue for it. I think our team is well supported on campus. I think a lot of people want us to do well, and they come and support us, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of have a turn back the clock night and have people show up and support their favorite era, and hopefully as we go on, we'll see that this is successful and we can do some funner things going forward. The only obstacle for me to this being as successful as I wanted is I just don't know how I'm going to come up with hair. And it's just a long time ago. No matter how far I turn my clock back, I'm still going to show up bald or balding, however you want to look at it. I prefer bald, but it should be a good time, and I think we're going to play a pretty good match. We're playing a good team, so I think they're going to bring the best out of us, and we're going to bring the best out of them, and hopefully between two teams we bring the best out of our fans.
Now, it seems like the season just started, but here we are this weekend closing out the first half of conference. And we talk about saving the best for last, having to go play at West Texas, a place where not a lot of people win, and then at Eastern New Mexico. What's going to be the key to this road trip?
Well, I think it's just going to be the thing we've talked about the most when we're playing well is forcing teams, to play our style. And when we're not playing well, then we're having to play the way everybody else is playing. And we did that really well this weekend, is we just forced everybody to kind of play the way that we wanted to play. So I think in both matches, if we can force the tempo and extend the height of the play, I think we've got a chance of being successful in both places. Our players loved playing at West Texas last year. I loved playing at it. It's one of the best volleyball venues in the nation, and rightfully so. I mean, the crowd is knowledgeable, and you do something well, they'll even cheer for you every now and then. The announcers are great. Everything involved with that experience. It's a great opportunity to really play in a big time volleyball feeling. So I think our players enjoyed that last year, and hopefully we can play better and do some better things and see what happens. But I think. Everybody learned a lot from watching Tarleton beat them. I guarantee every coach in the conference has watched that match. But I think West Texas did too. So I think that match at this point doesn't really mean a whole lot getting ready to play them. And then the other side of it too is, right now we're tied with Eastern New Mexico at the bottom of the conference, and we got to figure out, obviously if we don't want to be in the bottom of the conference, then we have to figure out a way to beat them, and they're having the same talk right now. So it's a big trip, it's a long trip. If we stay focused and we play line volleyball, I think it'll be a good trip for us.